All right, for those of you who are getting more nervous when you're being recorded and it's live, you are now being recorded and it's live. Like to have a little fun. I also like to demonstrate the creativity that I see come out of our class, the innovation that you bring to different problems. And I figure we will record this for posterity, right? Who knows, perhaps one of us will be the next great creator or innovator. Perhaps you will change the world, and we can say, she was here, she's in my class, right? And then we'll come ask you for jobs, and I'll be like, hey, do you need an agency? And you're like, no way, you were jerking class, I'm not hiring you. But it is a little bit of fun to have a little more formality, right? Everybody gets dressed up a little bit. And we try to show off our best. So with that, I'll turn it, you ready? Right? We got a thumbs up. Everything must be fine. Sit back, enjoy the show, and let's hear it for, do we have a name for your group? Best Text. Let's hear it for Best Text.
These Best Text are all books that I just spent like hundreds of dollars on. Like, I carry them everywhere.
What's so heavy in your backpack?
These books I bought for my classes, like, I have to bring them everywhere so I can study.
Who's your teacher? Popovich?
Yes, the KP guy.
Well,
buy these books.
There's a way around that, right?
What are you talking about?
So I got this thing, it's called Best Text, and you can have the books you have there here on your tablet.
Really? I never heard anything like that. Tell me a little more about that.
Well, Best Text charges you a flat rate, and that's once a semester. Once a semester ends, well, you gotta spend more money. But it's a very good idea. Instead of having your books there, why don't you go Best Text?
So I can put that on my phone, tablet, and my laptop?
Anywhere. It's anywhere that has a screen.
I'm probably gonna go check it out. Thanks.
Welcome.
See you later.
Hello, class. We are Best Text. My name is Cody.
Ryan.
Madeline. And I'm going to start us off by defining the market. So the need is, like you saw in the skit, students reluctantly having to spend too much money on their textbooks and the required course materials. So our group searched out how we could provide a cheaper alternative. We looked at what is working today. With movies, we looked at Netflix, which provides a cheaper alternative to buying DVDs. And with books, we looked at how students are opting for buying low-cost online books and are becoming more and more comfortable with using ebooks. Nina's going to tell you how our service works.
Yes, as you've already heard, is a service online, which is based on a flat rate service. And students only pay a one-time a semester and register their account. And this is going to cost them $99 for up to 6 books. And this is what is unique and novel about our idea, this flat rate basis. We chose 6 books because that is the number that students regularly take between 4 and 6 classes. Additional books could be purchased or accessed for $20. All books are in one place as Leonardo has already mentioned on his device right here. It is possible to access it with 3 different devices, like such as Netflix is working on 2 devices, ours is on 3, so you can use your mobile phone, your tablet, or even your computer. And it is a cloud, so you don't really download it, but you access it over a cloud system. And at the end of the semester, in case you want to keep your book, you can download it for a price between $10 and $30. In case you want to keep it.
Compared to buying physical books, Best Text has a lot of advantages. So first, you have more efficient access to the text, what means it saves you a lot of time not to look and buy every book single. Best Text is also cheaper, and it's because of the flat rate. There are also no shipping costs, and you have access to your books a lot faster, and it's much more uncomplicated than these usual books. It is also easier to carry them because you have them everywhere you are. And if you're sitting in a bus or train and you just want to learn now, then you can do it and before planning to bring your books. It is easier because normally books, they're so heavy and you can't carry all of them at the same time.
All right, so opportunities for growth. So obviously, college students are in college for like 4 or 5 years, and then what happens? They're out. They don't do best techs anymore. So we figure we can take the same business model and use it for children's books, so parents can buy unlimited children's books for kids to read. Since kids are on tablets these days, they're really good at technology. Also, non-fiction books, fiction books, you name it, just anything. People of all ages read, so there's potential for everybody to download unlimited books. We think it's a great idea because you go on Amazon, you can buy books for like pennies. So people are constantly selling books that they've already read. Essentially, after you've read a book, it's just kind of sitting on the bookshelf. So having kind of like a Netflix subscription thing where you can get unlimited books, it's definitely something that really useful. And then as far as the university affiliation goes, that we'll have, we're gonna set up a contract with schools so we have access to all the books. So there's not going to be this, oh well, what if I pay $100 and only get access to all my classes? We're going to make sure that you have access to every single book. And that also goes for JC colleges. So a lot of students take classes at the university and then might knock out a couple of GE classes at, say for us, maybe go to basic college classes there are a little bit easier, so you need different books for that school. So we're going to set up contracts with as many schools as we can, obviously all of them, that's the goal, and give you access for one flat rate to books at any of the schools that you're going to. So make it super easy. And that's it.
Questions?
No questions. Questions. Meet OGs, ask questions. You guys are up.
Great. Good job. Good job. Acting or not? Good actors.
It's like Thanksgiving when you got to sit at the little kids' table.
How many times has this happened to you?
Here you are. Please let me know if everything is to your liking.
Thank you. This is really good. You guys should try it.
Spicy!
Oh my god, this is way too spicy.
If only there was an easier way to tell how spicy your food is. Well, luckily now there is. Introducing the Spicy Spoon, the first ever eating utensil that can tell you just how spicy your food is using space-age technology. Now let's watch the same situation if our diners had the Spicy Spoon.
Here you are.
Please let me know if everything is to your liking.
Thank you. Ah, it shows it's very spicy. I like spicy, so I will eat it.
Too much spice is bad for my karma. Can I get some rice to go with it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, now it's medium spice. Yeah.
The most spice I can handle is a pumpkin spice latte. Oh no, this won't do. Waiter, can I have something else?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, this is so much better, thank you.
You see, with the spicy spoon, that uncomfortable situation could have all been avoided. The spicy spoon turns different colors based on how spicy your food is, to let you know if it is too hot to handle. My name is Thomas McGinn.
And I'm Ryan Buchanan.
I'm Haley Hicks.
I'm Fernando Gutierrez Ladra de Guevara.
And I'm Jacqueline Murray.
Does this look familiar? Have you ever made one of these expressions while eating too spicy of food?
Well, then we have a solution for you that will make you happy.
So this all started because I was planning a happy trip to Mexico, to Los Cabos. You're all familiar with AMTRA. And I was only worrying about planes and hotels and transportation. I was such a fool. I just went to TJ one night and I just ordered tacos. And the waiter was so happy when he said, not very spicy. Shit's fire. So black is white. Then I thought, there needs to be some sort of objective scale or something to measure the spice so that this doesn't happen to all of my friends when they come see me in Los Cabos.
So this is our spicy spoon with sleek design, fire at the bottom. The lights at the top show you if it is based on the Scoville level to see how spicy your food is.
So as Thomas mentioned, the student measures are Scoville food units, or SHU, and Ryan's going to touch on the 3 different types that we have, but just to briefly go over it, the original and travel, white means no spiciness, green means moderate spicy, yellow means spicy, and red means extremely spicy. And then for the deluxe, it's going to have the color readings plus the numerical values for more precise measurements.
And we decided that we would bring to market 3 different types of spicy spoon, the deluxe, the travel, and the original. We would sell the original for the average customer to use at home to see how spicy their own food that they were preparing was, or maybe if they brought some takeout home from a restaurant. The travel is smaller and foldable and comes with an optional carrying case. And that's more for if you go out to eat with some friends who have a different heat tolerance than you might. And the deluxe is more for restaurant owners and food professionals. And that would return a more exact SHU level because it's between 1 and 14 million. And for reference, jalapenos are only about 2,000.
So for marketing, we're gonna mostly have our promotions for the target market of foodies. So we're gonna market it through the Food Network, and you could buy it on the Food Network store online, or else through Amazon. And if you'd like to buy it in store, you could go to Crate and Barrel, or else to Williams-Sonoma, and both are upscale kitchen gadget retailers. As you can see, we have some celebrity endorsements. We're the Spoon Girls, and we're going to be partnering with Old Spice to go on the Spice Girls reunion tour, Old Girls, New Spice.
Your mama gave it to your baby girl, let it show. Once you pop block, drop it for me, making me good roll. Oh!
This bag is so heavy, it's thrown off my roof. I wish I didn't have this jacket. It's hot up in here.
I'm so tired of wearing these shoes. I wish I had a spare.
Where are my keys?
Hey guys,
And our solution is
Hot dog and nugget.
All right, so this is Taylor, this is Aaron, I'm Allie, this is Maurice, and all right, so take forward. Our product is a locker systems for clubs and bars, and basically what we will have is it's going to be free installation for clubs, and basically what's going to happen is there's a computerized system in it. We are able to make a profit on this, and basically it's going to ensure efficiency. It's going to ensure attendance because people with heavy things are going to, if they wanted to go out, they don't have to go home anymore. They can just throw their stuff in the locker. And this is going to increase clubs' profits because girls who are wearing tall shoes don't want to stay in clubs very long. So that'll help them stay longer, and they make more money as well. So this is increasing their profits as well as our own. And ultimately, we're looking to make happy customers. So I'm going to get to walk home in a jacket. He doesn't have to carry his. And basically, it's just going to help both not only the clubs, but our company as well.
And you're asking yourself, what is this going to solve? Well, let me tell you. It definitely eliminates the need to carry purses and other swipes items. I know ladies, and you just hate having to carry that mom and John Doe fluid all around the club. And guys, I know you get hot like me in the club, dancing away, sweating and all, so you can put your jacket away. So it allows them to stow away with their jackets, their coats, purses, etc. And it's easy and convenient for clubbers since it's right on the premises. It reduces the cost of personal belongings such as phones, purses, wallets, keys, etc. And most of all, it reduces theft.
So we believe that the marketing potential is huge for this industry because there are so many bars and clubs across the country and worldwide. And so we want to take this to the big cities first, such as San Diego, Vegas, New York, LA, and bring in these products. And then we can also increase the market by offering advertising on the outside of the lockers, as well as placing promotional items within the locker as a free giveaway for when we purchase the locker. So that allows our market to expand even bigger. And potential.
So just expanding on the marketing aspect a little bit more, we would be conducting guerrilla marketing in the lines waiting to get into popular clubs. So we would offer you guys a flyer that had a discount code on it so you could use one of our lockers in the initial stages. We also plan on partnering with alcohol companies such as Serpent Sight. I don't know if you guys have been to the local bars in the area right now, but Serpent Sight is providing free shots to customers just to try their product. So we feel that we could put these free shots inside of our lockers. So not only is it getting people to buy them, but we can have Serpent Sight also pass out our flyers and gain brand recognition for us as well. Also, we think that we should do joint advertising with clubs. So we could have a bar tab, a free bar tab in one of the lockers, kind of like as a free giveaway. And the lockers, similar to We Party Naked, could be wrapped with like a Miller Lite logo or something like that. So we could generate revenue that way as well. We also have our catchy slogan, which is pop your bottles, drop your stuff, and lock it up.
So let's talk about money. Our production costs for lockers are $170, which includes $60 for lockers and $110 for the electronic system. We have only we provide two different sizes of lockers, small and large. And the advantage of that is that you pay only once per night. We're also gonna gain our profit by advertising inside the lockers and outside.
All right, so in the future, we plan to expand into places like concert venues so that concert goers can also leave their stuff
in our lockers as well. Also, what we're planning on doing is developing an application that will help you reserve your lockers ahead of time so you see which ones are still open, so you don't have to wait in the lines. And eventually, we'll get to the point where you can set up your combination within your phone. Now, the way the original system works is the fact that it's kind of a computerized system where you set a 4-digit PIN, and that basically opens up the locker, and you can lock everything up, and by the end of the night, you will be able to open everything up and get your stuff and not lose it, and overall have a wonderful rest of your night. So party on.
And look after the subtle with the cane dukes.
Yo. All right. AJ, what do you think of this idea? Do you think?
Space to install it.
Yeah.
Probably the bathrooms on the way there.
Yeah.
Go outside.
Yeah.
You like it, huh?
No, man, like I'm just thinking, like, you know, I'm over, like, my girl will be like, put this in your jacket, just carry this for me, right? Because it starts with like mascara. Oh, just put this in your pocket, right? Then there's another thing, right? And then there's ultimately a compact and this other thing, right? Now I got all kind of stuff in my pockets, man. I'm like, how about just like put your shit on and then like leave it in the car? No, I need it with me, right? But like, yeah, so like her needing stuff in the car ends up being like stuff I got to carry.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, right. No, I'm trying to think through it, right? Like, as a prospect, right? Okay. So one of our other resident experts, right? He's going to know, you know, because then you got space requirements, right?
Yeah.
How much? And then if you do that, how much can you do in that? But like for me, I paid money where I don't have to worry about like where my girl's purse is or like where my whatever. And then like in the winter, I'm thinking like a back key, so you don't want to freeze in line. God forbid you got to stay in line. But if you do, then you got that heavy coat. Who wants to tag the coat around? And if you're bouncing around the club, where'd I leave my coat? Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, class. I'm Kelly. This is Nicole, Tyler, Sumish, and Abel. Our service that we have created is called Find a Seat. Has anyone used the library to study? Raise your hand. Okay, does anyone have trouble finding a seat or a space to study in the library? Okay, so as you can see, there is an excessive amount of people trying to access libraries, especially during midterms and finals week, and there's a high demand for spaces and seats in the library.
With this video, you can see that it's students not just at San Diego State that are having an issue finding seats. And I believe that this is actually, University of St. Gallen. So as students here at San Diego State, we have had trouble finding seats in our library, whether it's in the dome or in the library or in the computer lab. We recognize a problem. Our first problem is that we're searching for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, trying to find an empty seat, asking people, hey, are you reserving this seat, reserving this table, whatever. It's a hassle. Another issue is, say your friend texts you, hey, we're on the 3rd floor behind the 4th bookshelf in the corner. How long does it take you to find that? Dude, you gave me terrible directions and I'm lost. Okay? That's happened to me multiple times. I hope that's happened to you guys. So we also have had trouble reserving tables. We have to go through different people, the library staff, reserve them ahead of time for only a short amount of time. Does it work with your group that you're trying to work around? Sometimes it can be a hassle. And lastly, why aren't there tutoring services in the library or places where we can conveniently, meet with a tutor that may just be part-time studying? So with all these problems, we've found a solution, and that solution is Find a Seat. It's an app for smartphones and computers that allows you to find vacant seats or tables. It's connected to a wireless sensor that's placed on all library tables. The sensor will let you know via your app on the map what seats are vacant by a green dot, red dot for occupied tables. It will also allow you to create a personalized icon to say where you are based on location services. You can click on your icon or a friend's icon and get directions to exactly where they are. You're also able to click on a person's icon if it is designated as a tutor. Say you're sitting there and you're doing your econ homework and you need help. You notice that a couple tables over, there's an econ tutor. Click on their icon, see how long they're going to be in the library, whether they're charging a fee. Go over to them, and there you have some help on your homework or your test, whatever you're studying for. And lastly, it will help you to reserve tables. It'll have a feature where you can reserve a table for a certain amount of hours. And yeah, that's our solution.
So as far as the sensors, it will be compact and durable, and they will be placed on the bottom of each desk in order to pick up on the heat signature of each person that comes to the desk. So that way, when somebody comes to the chair, it'll notify our system and let the system know that the chair is now being occupied. And also, when the student decides to leave, it will automatically notify our system that that chair is now open. In order to avoid some confusion, we'll integrate like a timer, like from anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. So if they don't come back, the chair will open up. As far as manufacturing the chips, it will be manufactured overseas in large quantities in order to get them relatively cheap.
So we think the market potential is huge for this service. There's thousands of students going in and out of the library every day, and during midterms and finals, this number can double. Just on one campus, though, with our potential reach being the millions of students that attend colleges and universities across the U.S. So we'd have multiple streams of revenue. One would be from universities paying to use our service, and the other would be an app that we offer on the App Store. Our main source of revenue would be from the university and colleges that would pay for the service. What they're paying for is a streamlined way to connect students with tutors, as well as simplifying the process we reserve and find tables in the library. On top of this yearly service fee, students would be able to purchase the app on the App Store for 99 cents. This revenue from our app would be minimal, but over time the profit margin can be huge. This app could also provide other income streams such as advertisement from on-campus locations. So for example, we could partner with Peabody's Coffee Shop, which is located all around campus, and offer a 10% discount for students who are using the app while they're in the library. So there's plenty of opportunities to make money with this app as well.
So in conclusion, we're on the verge of disrupting the education industry through the implementation and widespread adoption of our app called Find a Seat. So who in here is ready to join us on our mission to build a better future for students and universities alike? Thank you, and we want to wish you guys good luck with finals and good luck finding a seat. Thank you.
A shameless touch of the alma mater. Okay. Very good. Smart, he didn't even ask, he just went.
Probably everyone's
That's my presentation. Oh. Patrick.
Yeah, seriously, very close.
How can we figure out if the sound working? Maybe. How can we figure out if the sound working?
It's working. Adjusting.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the creative team, the creative department of Red Bull, the well-known brand of energy drinks, you know. This is Bjorn, this is Catherine, Carlo, and Janet, and my name is Bruno. So the first question is, for those who are tired of getting their energy boost in a liquid form. So I'm holding right now the Red Bull in a liquid form. So what we are trying is to tap the market for those who are tired of like drinking your energy drink. So the next slide, 5 times faster. So we are trying to develop a new product where you can get that energy kick that boosts 5 times faster. But I'm not revealing the product yet. Just wait for it. Small and portable. This new product will be very small and portable. You just need your pocket. That's it. You don't need a bag, just your pocket. Third point, control the daily consumption of caffeine. On average, a cup of coffee has 50 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so in our new product, we are going to offer 80 milligrams of caffeine. That we'll reveal later. Last one, whenever and wherever. As I told you, like you don't need a bag, you just need your pocket. And the timing, you don't need to like. Whenever you drink a hot cup of coffee, you need something like the heat behind it, you know, exactly. So this product doesn't need to be warm or hot. You just need your pocket, that's it. Right.
Red Bull gives you wings. Our product is called Chew Wings. Chew Wings is made of a hard coating. It's the first chewing gum by Red Bull. It stimulates by giving you caffeine. It also stimulates the nervous system with deterrent. Chew Wings is a small, quick, and energy booster.
Now, some of you like chew on gum right now. We're passing it around currently. What is it that like makes you consume chewing gum over and over again? Now, it might be like fresh breath. It might also be like the taste, the flavor of it. But it also might be just that kind of sensation inside your mouth. Like, did you know that nowadays toothpaste could be made like totally without any citric acids or mints? It will still make your teeth clean, but they simply don't do it. Why? Because people crave for that tingling feeling on your tongue. This is why we would like to introduce the Red Bull inside chewings. It contains the caffeine and the taurine, as you know from the energy drink, and it's in the center. It's in the center of the chewing gum, and as you bite on it, it kind of like bursts, and then an explosion simply happens inside your mouth. And imagine you had that today, like on the day when you like need to focus. You just have that small portable thing, and you can just chew on it like right before your presentation.
So during our process of product development, we were thinking about different kind of packaging, like the gum box, as you have it here, or the gum pocket. But in the end, we decided to take the gum blister to make it look like a medicine. People would expect the gum to work instantly, just as medicine does, and that would specify us from other gums. The logo of Red Bull would be located in the middle, and you would have 10 gums in one blister. We thought about having different flavors. To stick to the Red Bull strategy, we thought about one energy drink flavor, so the classic one, but then we would also have different other flavors for people who don't like energy flavor, like spearmint, exotic, and sugar-free.
So we heard a lot about the idea of the product itself and who's going to use the chewings. What is our main advantage over other forms of caffeine suppliers, and what kind of target groups is creating for our product? So Red Bull itself is focusing on the high performance of our society. As you can tell from the company's positioning strategy statement, which reads as follows: Red Bull provides the revitalizing your physical and mental fatigue during stressful and straining situations. Red Bull energy drinks will increase your performance, concentration, vigilance, and metabolism using health and conscious energy building ingredients. And so does chewings, only in a smaller, easier, and more convenient way, which is more convincing than a regular energy drink to a bigger group of people. While being a product for nearly everyone, Chewings will focus its marketing efforts towards their main target group of young, active males with a high commitment, such as athletes, students, soldiers, and hardworking professionals, as you can see from the picture. Who are more likely searching for a faster, easier way of boosting their capacity right when it's needed. Yeah. And at the end, I would like to give you just a couple of numbers to give you an idea of the potential markets. So we see like the expected market value of sports and energy drinks in 2016 will be about 52 billion US dollars. Red Bull is already the market shareholder, the monopolist of the market in North America with about 50% market share. And yeah, the chewing gum market value is about 26 billion. So you can see there's a pretty big advantage for our product. Thank you for your attention.
I already sent it to you via mail. You have the hard copy. Yeah, but you sent it to me. Yeah, I already sent it. Okay. Good job. How many other groups do we have? Anybody else? Somebody needs to innovate chairs that don't squeak when you're moving them. These are noisy as hell, man. Is it like that in like most of the classes you guys are in? Every you see, so like this stuff all the time? I always hate being that guy, like when you know you have the squeaky seat, and you're like, can't move, will squeak, must not squeak.
Already?
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Colin, this is Valdemar, this is Mads, this is Marie, and we're going to present Vendo. Vendo is a marketplace where regular people can make it possible to advertise for companies. This can be done by, if you have a car, it's possible to like liquidate everything in McDonald's folio or something like that. And if you have a house where you have an empty spot, it's possible to put out the window with some McDonald's tape or something like that. And we see a potential in this because we see a trend where Airbnb and Uber is big, where people want to get some extra cash in an everyday budget. We also thought about the business idea where businesses like the logger from the other group, but they need another company to get some advertisement. We also found something like when you order a pizza Friday night, when you get it from Papa John's, you also have it to make it possible to have an advertisement inside the box. So every time you see a possible place, you can earn some profit. And we have Idea House in this price.
Yeah. So what is the target market for this company? Men in the age of 25 to 39. It's like lower social class, it's the working class, and it's typical married guys who have a children before. It's basically people who needs this extra cash. It's people who own those things like cars, apartments, etc. It can also be you guys, and we call them wizards.
And we will now show you a prototype of the website.
Yeah, so this prototype is to like give a demonstration of how easy it is for private people to go and create an app on our website, and then for how easy it is for the company to find it again. So the first page is just like a simple sign up login, and we will start by showing the website from the wizard's perspective. So we press login, and what you basically can do here is you can go and create a window, which is your ad, and you can manage your already existing windows. You can see that this guy has already a notification from a company who wants to advertise. We go on and create a window. Here you have some different things you got to fill out before you are able to create the window. First, you choose a category, as Philip was telling you about. He had an example with a car. You can choose car. Further, you choose location. You type in your address where the advertisement is going to be. You choose a type, time of period, how long you will advertise for them. And then you type in the advertising space in square feet. And lastly, you suggest the price in US dollars. The price is always negotiable, which means that when the company sees the price, they can contact them and they can discuss the price back and forth until it comes to an agreement. And lastly, you will get a summary. We can see that this guy has chosen a car. He lives in San Diego. He wants to advertise for 1 year and 0 days. We have 275 square feet. I know it's a big car. And this will cost the company $1,000. Then you confirm the vendor, and you can just lean back and wait for the company to contact you. The contact notification will be shown under Manage Your Windows, as I said earlier. Then we return to the main menu, and Marie will tell you how it is shown from the company's perspective.
Yeah, now we are back at the front page, and I will log in as a company. I'm logged in as Idea House, and then you can see the notification from the different wizards. You can see the activities about your already existing wizards, and then you can explore a window You have different categories, as mentioned showed before, and location, period of time, and space and price. Then you can type in all your requirements. Then you're searching for a visa. And here, just like Uber, you can see who's available. And this one is the main, the main circle is the main was created.
Five tens, about 10. I love how it's like really easy, because I was like being a favorite. I'm like, yeah, it was a great tool to get people involved in this thing. Yeah, that's what we thought. Yeah, so it was easy to get. I mean, it made me careful because they say, oh, that's what the site's going to look like. And you think, oh, the site, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's just a like mobile viable product. Yeah, it's just how you set it up. Like, and then the expectation of the fact that you could click through lock, like it just helps people get it locked. I think that was great. That was the idea of it. For when you were for best tech, what would you do? Doing, so you guys were 554. You're at well, your best tech. No, find the seat. I'm sorry, it's 526. Yeah. So like you like I'll run into people and they'll be like, oh, about my project, right? And that's like you feel like a jerk, like it's important to them, but like I have 72 projects in my head, and like now I'm like, okay, your project is great. Like it's just because it you know, everybody looks at the project, oh, that's my thing. What do you mean you don't remember my thing? Then you feel bad, right? Mosey. Whenever you're ready.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roberto Uribe.
Luis Calvillo. Patrick Simmons. Nancy Pfeiffer.
I'm Karina.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit about Mosey. So what Mosey is an application where you could schedule a service for lawn care from one of our gardeners, and basically from their profile, from the Mosey profile and reviews, that's where you could, and proximity, so you could choose who you want to have come out there. And also, there's a little video that we created just to introduce ourselves to the market.
Don't you just hate those days when nothing seems to go your way? Like the whole world is against you. Don't you wish there was at least one thing to make your life a little easier? Well, now there is. Introducing Mosey. Let one of our skilled professionals take away the dreadful yard work anxiety. Just relax and we will have you back to your normal self in no time at all.
So a little bit about our service. We offer competitively priced lawn care services for any kind of yard. What makes it unique is that it allows our customers to choose based on reviews what kind of gardener they would like to hire for their services. And we also require all of our workers to use eco-friendly equipment. Here's a little fun fact. Spending an hour behind a roaring lawnmower can spew nearly the same amount of oily pollution into the air as a 100-mile car trip. So overall, we do believe to be convenient, easy, speedy, and eco-friendly for the environment.
And this is how the business works. Basically, the customer uses the app to pay for their landscaper. And then after that, the landscaper can be alerted and sent within 24 hours. And then after the job is completed, the landscaper gets paid, and the fee is taken out and sent to Mozy. And this is a little bit on how the app works. The phone's GPS will locate your location, and then on the next step, you get to pick your lawn size. It'll be small, medium, or large, and you can pick the type of service you want. And on step 3, you can pick your favorite landscaper based on the reviews and the ratings.
All right, rolling into price. So I don't want to insult your intelligence. Everyone here is in college. You can read. So I'll just point out the quick bullet points here. Small, medium, or large, like you said, 20, 40, 60 bucks. XL is how many, the number of acres that for the lawn size. So that would be like a special type of deal. Basic grass cutting, there's nothing. It's just regular basic. If you want premium, you get the hedge trimming, the weed pulling, the extra water, you know, somebody bringing you water, all that good stuff. Promotion. We provide a solution to a real world problem, just like Uber did. So good old fashioned word of mouth coupled with the press having a feeding frenzy on this app because it's so unique and innovative. We offer also $15 off for the first time users, and we also offer, if you refer a friend, you get $10 off your next order. And place. So we're going to start here in San Diego, California, because that's where we all live. And we're going to branch out through other states and go throughout the U.S.
Okay, our target market, mainly our target market is going to be set into two markets. It's going to be the primary, which is going to be business professionals with a busy lifestyle who don't have the time to do it by themselves. The other market is homeowners in need of landscaping because let's face it, nobody likes to do lawn, not even children as a chore. And secondary, we got the senior population with like limited capabilities, which they can do it by themselves. And lastly, but not least, local businesses and organizations with green areas to be trimmed as a service.
So for our competitors, we have few competitors in Resort App. And so the difference with the competitors is that we can pick our own landscapers thanks to the reviews and ratings. And it's faster because the competitors can take more than 48 hours to come, whereas it's instantly. And we give instant pricing, and we use equipment that don't cause air pollution. Thank you.
Especially the grass that I'm drinking.
Does it taste of a product?
Any other groups not go yet? All right. Well done, guys. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys thought about actually doing something with this idea?
Yes.
Now we are.
No, I mean, like, what comes after that? I mean, what comes next with this? Yeah. I'll tell you, I think this is something, you know? I mean, like, people don't want to wait, you know, like, when you need stuff done, they just want it done. I don't want to have to make a big deal. All I want you to do is come to my house and do this. Yeah. All right. And then I think housewives are another one. right? Because a lot of times you get husbands are supposed to take care of the grass, but they get too busy, and there's always a reason. I'll do it next weekend. I'll do it next weekend. And wives take care of a lot of the decisions around the house. So, right, but then it'll start being like Tinder from Lonely Housewives. It'll be like, swipe, swipe, what's up? Oh, you can get the grass. Yeah. Yeah, right? You know, you can see another variation of it. Other like singular types of businesses. They also now provide all the services for the house. And now you have to compete with different bigger businesses, right? Then you have people that do a bunch of things, but you only have one thing. Right? And then you get other little specialized things that you just think about, but they don't bundle with other things.
Okay, we're ready.
All right, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, today we're gonna show you a product. It's called Snow Melt. You may not gonna use it in California and San Diego, but in colder regions of the world. And first of all, I'm gonna introduce you to my team. There's Bastian. He's a business student from Germany. Johannes is an engineer from Germany and business student from here, from California, and from French. And I'm as well from Germany. So we're from the colder regions, 4 of us. That's why we came to that idea. And to get you guys, your California sunny boys and girls, an idea how it is when snow gets heavy, we prepared a video for you. Should play it? No? We're working.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay, so in Germany, for example, you have the duty to put away the snow in front of your house with a shovel, and this is really annoying, especially for old people. They are slipping, having accidents. So we have a better way. This is a model of a house. Here we see the first module. It's connected to a power supply, and then we have different length of silicon mat. And the clue about this is you can lay it from your house until the street. And the clue is it's heated. And when it snows, you can walk there and it's still no snow on the mat. Great. Next thing is Bastian is going to tell you more about it.
Thanks, Roman. So why snow melt? It reduces the falling and slipping accidents, and it's an enhance in comfort, and it defrosts and melts the snow. And at least it reduces the workload, and yeah, there is no need for salt or other chemicals, and it's good for the environment. It's eco-friendly. So next is James.
All right, so we're going to get into some of the specific components of the device. We have a heating wire, we have a power transformer, a thermostat, and a silicon surface which prevents slippage. The heating wire itself, it's in a toaster-style heating design, so it's actually weaved in sort of an S along the mat. That's underneath the mesh, which then comes. The power transformer is how the power is brought into the surface itself. As you can see, there's a box there to prevent short charges, or what's called short circuiting. We have a thermostat, which has a temperature setter. It's a microcontroller, and it's completely weatherproof, so you don't have to worry about it getting wet or snowed on or frozen through. It'll work in all conditions. And then this is the surface itself. It won't actually have that jigsaw design. They kind of just slot together. but it will, the width can be adjusted, obviously, or the length, I mean, can be adjusted, but the width is 10 millimeters across, and it's silicon, as I stated before, so you won't slip or fall.
So as Roman said, you can use it to clear the way in front of your door or around your house, but you can also put it in front of, like, in your driveway in front of your car. And alternative use would be for assembly lines for workers in winter, so they can have their feet cold, warm. And we had this idea because snow melting mask would only be used when there's snow outside. So to make our product even more innovative, we decided to combine it with flexible photovoltaic panels. So it can be used both in winter when there's snow and throughout the rest of the year when there's sun, and it also gives us some energy.
Yes, and that's how our product would look like. That's a sketch of the prototype. So we have the silicone rubber on top of it. It's transparent for the UV light, and it also gives security for the photovoltaic cells. Then there's the cells, which produce the energy when sun is shining. Underneath there is the heating wire for heating up during the night, and on the bottom you can see the safety platform. All right, thank you for your attention.
Definitely not here in San Diego. Sure, East Coast. East Coast, yeah.
Well done. Any other groups? Everybody done? Last call. Last call. All right. Last call. Last call for something, man. Right.
First off, congratulations, everybody. I'm very proud of the efforts that all of your groups have put together. Round of applause for our collective effort. A couple questions. Who had fun with the group presentation? Why did you have fun?
I had fun because getting to collaborate with them and come up with different ideas and watching these videos and choosing different videos, we just had some really funny moments during our time.
Okay. Anybody else have fun during this process? Why? Why was this so fun?
We are like the A-team.
Yeah.
You're gonna read it in the memo.
Yeah, I look forward to the memo. Just a quick note before I forget, if you have presentations, please send me either the presentations or the links. Not all of the presentations displayed as well as I'd like on the camera, and I'd like to be able to reference them again. If you have videos, congratulations on doing the videos. Please send me links to those videos or copies of it and may reference that on. And any other materials that you may have used in your presentation, I would like to be able to review that again. Anybody else have fun on this part of the group presentations? Right? Why'd you have so much fun?
We had a lot of fun doing the spicy spoon, and we incorporated like cylinder and some spicy balls and stuff.
Right. Where did you find the little glow spoons?
The gloves.
Just happen to have them at home? Go with the gloves.
They were McFlurry spoons.
Oh, right. Very nice, very nice. Any big, so how does the group presentation compare and contrast to the individual presentation as far as your experience doing it by yourself or in a group? Who has a preference? Right? What do you prefer? Group, why?
Less pressure.
Less pressure. What else?
More mindset.
Why? What do you prefer?
Because you can work together and kind of bounce ideas off each other and just your own ideas.
Anybody else? Preferences over here.
It kind of holds you accountable to something I might have done by myself. I might have left for the last minute with my group members I need to be there for.
Very good. Anybody else? Preference?
Sometimes you have think that your initial idea is like the best idea ever,
and someone else like as soon as someone convinces you and you look at it like in the end and you just like, oh yeah, right, like, this was like missing in my part, and someone else helped me to like make it clear to see.
Okay. Any big aha moments in creating your group presentations? Anything click? Anything like, oh, I get it? Any big personal reflections?
When you went to eat Thai food with a child 4 meters of beer, and you took a picture of her being like looking stupid, and we were like, huh, we need to put as kids into a presentation. That's what it was.
All right. Very good. Else, any other great revelations? Yes.
I think just, for example, I had a group presentation in another course. I think a huge difference between these two projects was that they were very demanding. So it was like more pressure on this, and we could like totally see that when it came to like organization of the group, and like, you know, we wanted like everybody seeking for the very best result to like really convince you, and that there's been certain difficulties that we just have to understand. So yeah, pretty good.
Anybody else? Right. Yes.
I think just having more time.
I'm sorry?
I think just having more time to present is helpful.
You mean on the total length of the presentation, like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I think we just like get more points.
Okay.
Yes, I realized when we were having fun on the table, like putting the work aside, like ideas just came, you know? That I was trying to get some ideas into the project, but when I was like, oh, I gotta do this, man, like they wouldn't come. But when we were having fun, the ideas just came by themselves, kind of by themselves. Like, oh man, this is a good idea, like that.
Very good. Right. If you had to share any bits of wisdom with the next group, the next class will come through and do group presentation, what would you share with them?
Have fun.
Have fun?
Don't let the grades of the individual memo bring down.
Thank you. Yes.
I would say, okay, there's a time constraint, but like don't worry too much about the time constraint. Like unless you go like 6 minutes over, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you go 1 minute over, it's not gonna be the end of the world because you just like all of your points.
Right. Very good. Anybody else? Zach?
I'd say less than starting it like in the beginning of the year, kind of not really have work to do a lot. Rather than
Okay. Anybody else? Jen?
Even though we have a timeline of our assignments, to take time in the beginning to get to know each of the team members, so that way that diversity that we have be a greater meshing and understanding and the language and terminologies that we're.
Anybody else?
Have a drink before class.
Have a drink before class. There you go. And perhaps some chewings or something like that. Get a little caffeinated, right? So I want to know, did your experience in the individual presentation change how you performed in the group presentation, right? And if so, how did it change?
I was less nervous, and I was like, yeah, I fucked the first one up, so the time constraint was the thing I was nervous about, and I was like, yeah, whatever, but this time it worked. So, yeah, like more, yeah, less nervous.
Good, less nervous. Anybody else? All right, let's wrap it up. I just want to say I'm very proud of how much effort it seems that you put in. There was a lot of really good and very different ideas, and that was great to see. I didn't think anything really kind of came close to anything else that was kind of by design, but to see the different types of presentation, sometimes there were skits, sometimes there was data, sometimes there was a video. I really just thought that you guys did a very good job on everything. So I just want to say congratulations. Your hard work, I believe, is paid off. And let's last round of applause for everybody's good work. So give me just a moment because we don't need to get the rest of this stuff. You can check out your presentation online, as always.